The day my world fell apart started like any other. I woke up early, before the sun rose over our small coastal town in North Carolina, to get some quiet time to myself. The house was still, except for the occasional sound of the waves crashing outside. I lay in bed, feeling the familiar comfort of Diego's presence beside me, or so I thought. As I rolled over, my hand brushed against his side of the bed, and I reached out to touch him. He was not there. I sat up, rubbing the sleep from my eyes, and that's when I saw it. A burner phone in his sock drawer. A phone I had never seen before, and definitely not one I had given him. My heart started racing as I picked up the phone and turned it on. The screen lit up, and I saw a string of texts from some woman named Emily. My mind went blank as I scrolled through their conversation. They were making plans to meet up, and the messages were flirtatious to say the least. I felt like I would been punched in the gut. I tried to shake off the feeling of unease, telling myself it was probably just some work thing. But deep down, I knew better. I knew Diego had been acting strange lately, always taking calls in another room and speaking quietly. He'd been picking fights over nothing before leaving the house, and suddenly needed more space and alone time. I thought back to when he joined that exclusive golf club a few years ago. That's when things started to change between us. He'd come home from those golf tournaments and tell me about the new friends he'd made, but I never got to meet them. And then, there were the times he'd forget his phone at home, or accidentally leave his wallet behind. I pushed those thoughts aside, not wanting to believe that Diego would do something like that to me. We were childhood sweethearts, engaged to be married. I thought we had something real. But as I looked at that burner phone, I knew I had to investigate further. I started scrolling through our credit card statements, and that's when I saw it. A string of charges to restaurants and hotels I would never been to. Places with names like the Beach House and the Waterfront Bistro. My heart sank. I felt a wave of nausea wash over me as I realized that Diego had been lying to me. For 15 years. 15 years of my life, wasted on a man who did not even love me. I thought about all the times I would doubted myself. All the times I would felt like I was not good enough. It was all a lie. I was about to confront him when I saw a text from his best friend, Mike. "Hey, I need to talk to you about something. Can we meet up?" My gut told me this was it. This was the moment of truth. I agreed to meet Mike at a local coffee shop, and as I sat down across from him, I could see the guilt written all over his face. "I am so sorry, I should have told you," he said, shaking his head. "Diego's been using dating apps for years." I knew it was wrong, but I did not know how to stop him. My world came crashing down around me. 15 years of lies. 15 years of betrayal. I felt like I would been living in a dream, and suddenly I was awake. And then, I saw the photos. Photos of Diego with our children, taken on trips I would never been on. I felt like I would been punched in the gut all over again. I do not know how I made it through that conversation with Mike, but I knew I had to confront Diego. I went home, sat down at our kitchen table, and wrote him a letter. A letter saying everything I would been wanting to say for years. "Diego, I know what you've been doing. I know about the dating apps, the burner phone, the charges on our credit card. I know about Emily, and I know about the photos. I know you've been lying to me for 15 years. You used my love against me, made me doubt myself and my worth. But I see it now. I see the truth. You're a liar, Diego. A liar and a cheat. I do not know if I can ever forgive you. I do not know if I even want to. But I do know one thing. I am done. I am done with the lies, done with the pain. I am taking back my life, my heart, my everything. You can keep your secrets, your lies, your Emily. I am taking back me." As I finished writing that letter, I felt a sense of power wash over me. A sense of strength I would never felt before. I knew I still had a long way to go, but for the first time in 15 years, I felt free. I took a deep breath, and then I walked out of the house, leaving Diego and his lies behind. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I was ready to face whatever came next. I was ready to take back my life.